were all wrong about Ben the Walking Dead.
If anyone ever proved that good intentions aren't enough to survive, it was Ben. Ben is one of those characters who gets both too much hate and too much sympathy.
I think his hate's deserved, bro.
I think his hate's deserved too, because what is there to love about? What is there to love about the character though? What could you possibly like? What redeeming quality does he have?
I'm gonna be so honest, bro.
What?
I told you this before. I felt sympathy for him. But just because I feel sympathy for somebody does not mean I can forgive somebody at the end of the day.
So you think the hate is deserved?
I think it's definitely deserved, bro. Bro, you know how many people fucking died because of his actions?
Right.
How many people indirectly and directly?
Directly who?
Duck and Katja.
Yeah, no, that's true. So, okay.
Indirectly would be fucking
Lily.
Carly, because
Carly,
Lily was mad at the whole thing, so she killed him.
Yeah. I'm just really confused on why you would actually like him, though. That's the real thing. Like, what love does he deserve?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, I'm confused about the redeeming qualities type shit.
I feel like people think he's a redeeming character because he's real. Like, I could understand that. Like, a scared little kid, you know what I mean? Like a high school kid. Like, you're not fully there, you know what I mean? Like, you don't know how to make good choices. But at the same time, me personally, I feel like if I was his age, knowing myself back in my time, I'm 100% making better choices than he did. What do you mean you're making deals with bandits? Bandits, bro.
You really think you'll be making better decisions?
100%, bro. No.
Okay, what grade? We talking about 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th to 12th?
Like 9th grade.
You think 9th grade?
Come on, bro.
I don't think 9th grade Jahan got it. I'm not gonna lie.
When it comes out to survival, yeah, I was a dumbass kid. But survival-wise,
okay,
I got that shit down.
So the bandits pull up to your crib, nigga. You gonna have to give me this, that, and the third, or else we murking your whole family. What you gonna say? What you gonna say?
You tell the rest of I communicate that to my family. We ride at dawn. We get the fuck out of there.
Okay.
We ride at dawn.
No, that's actually the correct answer. That's what they actually did. They hopped in that RV and they left, and they didn't have to deal with the situation anymore. Yeah, no, you're right. They're literally just sitting in a trap for no reason.
Among all of Telltale's creations, he's easily one of the most talked about and misunderstood. So, in this video, I'm taking a closer look at Ben. Is he a realistic, forgivable character caught in a bad situation, or has the community been too quick to give him a pass he doesn't deserve? Let's dive in and fairly dissect one of the most requested characters.
What is there to dissect? His sorry.
That nigga's a bomb to me.
What is there to dissect, bro?
I damn near forgot he done fell in.
That's what That's what I'm saying. He has zero redeeming qualities other than the fact that number one, he's underage, so he's a kid still, right? Number two, I guess he's a real character being this afraid.
Being a kid isn't a redeeming quality though. Like,
Clementine survived better than him, bro. No, actually, never mind. Clementine was doing stupid shit at the end of the day, contacting an unknown person.
Fact, she the one who was talking to the stranger.
Never mind.
I think that's maybe in season 2, but we had no idea why she was talking to the stranger.
Me neither.
There's actually a decent amount of things we don't know.
Facts.
Type.
But speaking from what we know so far.
Right. Clementine, but Clementine's, it's a different case. They're two different,
Facts.
Yeah.
Channel's history.
Just a kid. Okay, let me hear what he's
first
saying.
introduced to the group, he's instantly seen as a burden by Lily. Just another mouth to feed.
Do you blame her?
Nah,
do you blame her?
Nah, see, I understand what they're saying. Because they brought that nigga back with the chopped off leg. They thought he was going to survive, and they brought back him. I think I was actually against bringing him back at first.
I was with bringing them in.
Oh, for real?
By the way, for y'all's information, I was the one that was with bringing people in. I was the type of person that I want to save people no matter how down low we get, right? But is it a smart decision? Fuck no. Purely thinking about survival, this is the dumbest decision you can make. You're out of food and you telling me you got 3 more mouths to feed?
Right, we was passing out jerky chicken and like crackers and shit like that, and that was our only meal.
We're trolling.
I'm not gonna lie, I'll bring Ben in, but Jesus Christ, I would.
This is the stupidest decision survival-wise, bro.
Right. My morals tell me bring him in, but my mind tells him that's stupid as fuck, and we can't afford to save this nigga, bro. Damn.
Kid from nowhere, reeling from the loss of the only 2 people he arrived with, his best friend Travis and his teacher Mr. Parker, the last adult he looked up to. Before he could even process that grief, he's already being torn into. And to make matters worse, Ben delivers a revelation that confirms the group's worst fear. It's not the bite that turns you, it's
that is tough, bro. Fuck.
It doesn't.
But remember that nigga lied, bro. That nigga he said, or he didn't disclose the information or something like that. Yeah, remember when the nigga jumped up and turned into a zombie and some shit?
And we almost died.
Yes. Yeah,
Y'all thought we must have forgot about that.
It was Katya who almost died, right?
Why?
Right, what the fuck?
Don't you think it's the
Right.
first thing in your mind to tell
say.
us if we're trying to save somebody who's passed out, who could have been dead?
Right.
You telling me you're not telling us that? Oh, if they die, they turn. By the way.
By the way, you have to hit their head or they're gonna turn into a zombie. And then after that, this nigga said, "Oh, you didn't know? If you don't crush their head, they turn." Come on, bro.
Crushed his head.
Right then and there. Oh, really? Head ass.
Bro.
You come back no matter how you die.
God.
If you don't destroy the brain,
that's just what happens.
It's gonna happen to all of
Bro,
us.
I swear this nigga was pissing me off.
Everyone
He better not be in season 2, I swear.
Surprisingly, after his introduction, Ben fades into the background
Hold on, let me turn the caption on. I feel like that's good for everybody, right?
Type.
almost entirely. Clementine is the only one who shows him any real kindness. He truly has no one, and no one
Like,
at
this
the
is what I
motel
mean. I
ever
feel
tries to get to
sympathy.
know
Like,
him.
he's a
But
real
this isn't
character,
just
bro.
an oversight, it's
But like, he
intentional.
did too much stuff that's stupid for me to forgive him. And especially if you're looking at Kenny's point of view through his lenses, what do you mean you killed my whole family?
Yeah, his whole
and I'm supposed to forgive you?
God damn. And that nigga got killed because of Kenny, too.
Exactly.
He massacred the whole family. God damn, bro.
Double
He actually right. What the fuck? He got. Ooh, fuck,
Bro,
bro.
half of y'all motherfuckers that are writing for Ben talking about we're cruel for not forgiving them. Imagine if your family got killed by this kid. You think you will be able to forgive him? You're a fucking liar.
True.
You are a hypocrite.
True.
Come on, bro.
You would be able to kill someone who killed some of your family members. I would not.
I don't think I could be able to kill anybody.
Huh?
Like I don't think I'd be able to kill anybody.
No, I didn't say kill. I said, would you forgive someone who indirectly killed your family? Like it was accidental.
Oh my god.
I don't
if it was
think I could.
genuinely accidental, I could forgive him. Like we're talking about
Okay.
like the zombies, the hordes after us.
Okay.
But my mom tripped, and the dude behind my mom didn't see that she tripped and accidentally stomped her legs out.
Okay. Right.
I don't blame him. I
No,
really don't blame him.
fair. Okay, Jay Hawk.
But when we train with the goddamn bandits, and my son gets bleed.
Right. See, now that's different though. That's different. But that's still accidental. But now let me tell you this, right? Jehan, you tell me, hey Daniel, I need you to pick me up. I'm swerving in that corner. Whoa. Right. I'm pulling up to your crib, right? Damn, the brakes not working, right? I slam straight through your crib, right? Through your dining room, bro. And one of your family members get hit,
That's
bro.
a Green Goblin shit.
You gonna forgive me? Yeah, right.
I don't like the way you smile.
What's the accident though?
It kind of sounds like you meant this shit.
No, but like
If it's a genuine accident, I'll forgive you.
Hey, that's why I fuck with you on God, bro. That's why I fuck with you. Okay. Accidents happen all the time. Just to let you know.
No, I can't bet.
It's like, just to let you know.
Visibility reflects both his loneliness and the group's indifference. Nobody truly cares what he does, and without guidance or support, Ben makes the first fatal mistake of his life, cutting a deal with the bandits. Some medicine in exchange for temporary safety. To me,
Dumb as
this
hell.
being
Oh
a
my
controversial decision has always felt strange. Ben
really?
absolutely made the right call. His mistake wasn't the deal itself, it was hiding it. And that secrecy leads to disaster. Lee and Lily discover the truth, and the bandits retaliate by raiding the
Why are
motel.
you saying
It's
that?
here that
Are we acting like just leaving this camp is out the question?
Hold on. I'm trying to see what he says first, and then we gonna get to it.
Yeah, okay. I have to
Ben's role shifts from invisible outsider to a catalyst for
Traitor.
Kenny's arc.
Type
Duck
shit.
is bitten during the raid, and Katja later takes her own life, consumed by grief. In trying to avoid conflict, Ben inadvertently caused more pain than he could have imagined. And he continues this pattern. When Lily starts pressing for answers, he panics, dodges the questions, and threatens to leave. Carly or Doug defends him and pays for it with their life.
Oh my
That's
gosh,
two people
yeah.
he knew
Nah.
lost, and 3 more deaths caused indirectly.
So based off the information that you just said, why would you believe that was the correct decision though? to just make an agreement with the arms deal? I don't understand that.
I don't understand.
Right, leaving was an option. Right, I don't understand.
And even if that was an option, like, you should have told your group members, are we not in this together?
Facts. I don't understand. How did they even come into contact with him by himself if he was in the shit the whole time?
Plus, use your logic, bro.
Right.
What are we thinking? Right. What's gonna happen? What did you think? What's gonna happen when you run out of medicine?
Thank you. Wait, what even happened? Oh, we took the medicine out the front gate because we're like, oh, what's this, right? And then they pulled up and they're like, where our stuff is in here, and that's why they killed us, right? Or that's why they started shooting, right? Boy, what the fuck, bro? Actually made zero sense. There's literally no logical reason to have made that deal without saying anyone so they can leave.
Exactly.
You could have avoided this whole traitor situation completely. But alright, let's continue. Fuck.
By his actions. But even so, I don't think this makes Ben a screw-up. In the way some fans group him with characters like Harvey or Nick, he doesn't fit that mold. Ben had good intentions from the start.
Well,
and honestly, most people in his situation would have made the same deal. What sets him apart isn't the decision, it's what came after. The secrecy, the fear of confrontation, the willing to let others suffer just to avoid being blamed. Ben isn't a screw-up, he's a coward. What makes Ben even more complex is that he's fully aware of his own failures. He doesn't need to be told his actions were wrong.
Well, as he fucking should, bro. If you make so many mistakes at a certain point,
you're just gonna click near. Right, exactly. I don't understand. Why are we giving him credit for this? Like, this some type of genius level intellect that he should. We're supposed to feel sorry for him because he realized what he was wrong.
And not even, bro, what are we talking about?
Right, I feel like this is too much sympathy.
Because Ben has good intentions. We should.
That justify. Right. I don't understand.
What are we talking about?
But I think the point of the whole video is that he doesn't deserve as much hate. I think that's what they're trying to get at.
Yeah, if that's the case, yes, absolutely. Okay, sure. 100%. Right. I said, I feel sympathetical towards him. And I could understand why he made the choices he did. He did, right? But it doesn't mean I forgive him, bro. I still think he's a dumbass.
I'm not gonna lie. I understand why. I understand his character. I understand the perspective it's coming from. He's a kid, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't understand what he's doing. He's a little bit too naive and a coward. But it don't matter at the end of the day, bro. We put too many niggas' lives at risk.
At a certain point, bro.
Right.
So what are we gonna do, bro? Are we supposed to forgive like people who are in power, like a political figure? Let's just say they go to war and they kill a bunch of people. Oh, I meant good for our country. Are we supposed to forgive him, bro?
Type shit. Just because you meant good and you ended up doing. Just because you meant good doesn't mean we should forgive you.
Exactly.
Damn.
In fact, it's Ben who insists on telling Kenny the truth, even if you advise him.
This was such a stupid time to tell him to. This shit pissed me off.
As Ben's mistake.
That's selfish too, bro.
Right.
What do you mean all of our lives are at danger?
And this nigga just, Kenny, it's me. What are you doing?
What do you think is gonna happen?
Right. But I'm actually so surprised. Boy, I would have.
If I was
that nigga to the zombies. Right.
Nah, I can't kill him. As much as I fun
I didn't say kill him, but I stick my leg out a little bit and he so happens to trip, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I might have broken a bone or two, bro.
Right, I don't know. I don't know, bro. Knowing me like an actual person, I wouldn't just leave him to the side. I think I was the person who said we should save him and you said we shouldn't. Yeah. I'm a good person, you're not.
Hey, bro, he asked. Yeah, he genuinely looked us in the eye and say,
you wanted to grant that nigga his wish?
Yeah, I'm a nice person.
Okay.
Hyrax from the barricade and causing Bree's death, his moral compass becomes increasingly clear. He knows right from wrong, and eventually he chooses to face it. Telling Kenny the truth isn't just a confession, it's a turning point. It's Ben confronting the two core flaws that define him, his fear of conflict and his instinct to hide from responsibility. And crucially, he does it without any push from the player. Before we move on to Ben's determinate death and who he becomes if you save him, there are a few things that need addressing. Ben is heavily vilified by the community and often...
Nah, why are you saying some serious shit?
Why did they get this? But you're sorry, actually.
You don't even believe this shit. But why are we having this?
Hey, but let me be so honest. I feel like my life's so fucking stupid. This type of shit that would happen to me. This how I get. I swear to God, I wouldn't have made this jump, bro. But to be honest, our characters were doing some bullshit. Remember when that nigga Lee had his arm bent and he jumped from that one belt? Right? What the fuck was that? Come on, bro. So the physics in this game already capped. They really just wanted to hold Ben for the fucking belt.
himself.
Right, because
this shit is not useful. It's a bad ride.
Right, they wanted to get rid of that nigga. That's like, God damn, bro, this nigga too sorry. They had to, right.
That's not even right. That's just.
They didn't give him no dramatic shit. He really just.
They didn't give him no redeem. Like he didn't give no redemption.
No nothing. Yeah. It just. Boy.
Not even a chance to redeem himself.
And then they just threw Kenny. They knew this shit Impact wouldn't be hard enough, so they threw Kenny in there. They said, the writer's like, no, this shit don't hit. We might as well kill Kenny too. Fuck it.
Facts.
God damn, bro. This game funny as hell.
Damn.
Ben is heavily vilified by the community and often unfairly. His intentions are constantly misread. Sure, you could call him a screw-up, but aside from the fire act...
Sure, I could kill... What? What are we downplaying and talking about Short? It's absolutely he's a screw-up, bro.
This nigga got like 7 bodies, bro. This nigga's a... What?
You know what, matter of fact, name me one thing he did that's beneficial for our group, bro. Name me one thing that he did. On top of your dome, name me one fucking thing, bro.
God damn, this nigga actually was sorry at everything. He was actually sorry at everything.
His whole point is that, oh, he did this, but he meant good, so it's okay. Name me one thing he genuinely did that's good for the group.
He didn't even watch Clementine. I'm actually thinking about it. Remember he lost Clementine that one episode, bro?
When they were surrounded by zombies, he just ran.
That nigga was fast as shit too. That's the fastest he ran the whole time.
I don't even blame him too. That's real. That's real. That's real.
See,
that's
real. Right.
I was never mad at him for that because that's so real.
Right. I mean, what you want me to do? Fuck. But yeah. Fuck. Damn. He saw the farmer go out and he said, I was not shining up like that nigga.
Bro, I'm genuinely trying to chat.
But I don't think he did anything positive, bro. Had like a positive impact whatsoever. He didn't bring food. He didn't solve none of the puzzles. He didn't help nobody like character whatsoever, actually. Oh my fucking god, bro! Remember when they're at the school, nigga? They went to the underground and he pulled the hatchet. He's the one who let all the zombies out.
When?
Remember when they went to the school? Yeah, nigga. He said, "Oh look what I found!" And that was the lock to the zombies, bro.
Was that Ben?
That was Ben. That was him. That was this nigga, bro. The story in this keeps stacking up and up and up, bro. This nigga actually just got no redeeming qualities, bro.
Yo,
god damn, bro.
Genuinely wrap it up.
I'm starting to feel bad from understanding what they're saying, because the writers really just hated this nigga, bro. Because god damn.
Do you think they feel like they shouldn't hate him because the writers hate him so much?
Right, god damn, like, bro, they were trolling with this character, bro.
Maybe
they're actually trolling, bro. Fuck. Alright, man.
What exactly does he screw up? His biggest crimes are rooted in fear, not malice or selfishness. He isn't blinded by pride or ego. He's just a terrified, guilt-ridden teenager 100%. Trying to survive in a world he's not equipped
and I get
for.
That.
Ben clearly knows right from wrong. He understands what he needs to change about himself. The tragedy isn't that he refuses to change, it's that he doesn't believe he can, which brings...
But like, we're talking about life and death situations here, bro. Like, you know what I mean? I understand the fear can consume you. It's a zombie apocalypse, for fuck's sakes.
True.
Right? And I understand he's just a dumb, immature kid. And he was supposed to be, like, he was forced to grow up. But there's a certain point where other people are depending on you, where you gotta rise to the occasion.
And then niggas wasn't even really dependent on him. They thought he was so sorry they just let that nigga be.
All you had to do is not affect other people's lives.
All you had to do was not fuck up, I'm not gonna lie. All you had to do was not fuck up, and you fucked up everything.
1 time, I could understand. 2 time, maybe a coincidence. 3 time, get the fuck out of here.
This nigga had 3 fuck ups every episode. I swear.
Bro,
I swear.
Does it not say a lot that I could name 5 fuck ups that he did on the top of my head, then 1 good thing that he did?
Fuck. What? Damn.
Bro.
Now I'm feeling bad for this nigga, bro.
I told you, I feel sympathy. Like, I feel his, I feel it. I feel sympathy.
I thought I was kind of coming to this video mad as fuck, being reminded about all these things, but it's piling up so much that I'm like, damn, bro.
Like, he genuinely, like, he went out bad. Like, they did him dirty.
And all that to just end up falling into some spikes on some Mario shit.
Tell me I'm alright. Jesus Christ. Like, fuck it, bro. I don't want to hate on Ben as much as we do, but like, damn, bro.
That make it hard not to. What we supposed to not? We supposed to love this nigga?
Exactly, bro.
Boy, let me tell you, he was entertaining though.
Oh, 100%. Like I said, thank God we decided to.
Right, besides.
Us to one of the most pivotal decisions in the game. Do you drop Ben from the bell tower?
Hey, just to let y'all know.
We saved him. We saved him.
Give him one more chance. Despite the danger, his unwavering unraveling state may pose to the group.
Kenny doesn't die in the 5th episode if we kill him right now, huh? Because there's nobody to like help pick up from the spikes.
You don't know that. They could have made it somehow.
I'm assuming they probably killed off Kenny some other way, but as far as we know, Kenny doesn't die, which just adds further to how sorry this nigga is.
Well, we don't know that. I don't know.
It's like weight of guilt.
Weight of guilt.
You better spit something. I'm not gonna lie.
Like me, someone who wants every character to grow and survive,
Absolutely.
then chances are you pull
I want
Ben
redemption.
up.
Okay, yeah,
There's an
100%.
argument
That's why we
made that
pulled him
keeping
up.
such an unstable, guilt-ridden teen in a group with limited space is irresponsible. But in my view, a 17-year-old shouldn't be given a death sentence for mistakes rooted in fear, not malice. It doesn't align.
I agree. That's why we saved him. 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 But fuck.
But hate might have been deserved, bro.
You can hate someone. It's okay to hate someone. That's just human emotions. I'm not gonna lie. It's okay to hate someone.
A lot of things nowadays is so polarized, bro.
It's either you gotta be 100 or 100 this way.
People don't realize you can be sympathetical, you can feel bad for somebody.
Right. You can have multiple emotions.
Cool with somebody, but also dislike them.
That's
People
100%.
don't understand that nowadays, bro.
Yeah.
You could also hate somebody, but not want to genuinely want bad for that person, bro.
Perfectly said. You can hate someone, but you don't want bad for them. That's how I feel towards him.
Me
Yeah,
too.
100%. Hey, beautifully said.
But to say he doesn't deserve hate.
No, 100% he does, fuck.
With Lee's character either. Someone who was judged and condemned, yet proved his worth. And despite what Kenny says, if he were the one holding Ben's arm, he wouldn't have let go either. This choice also reveals...
What'd he just say?
If Kenny was holding his arm, he wouldn't let go.
Are we acting like Kenny didn't just give us that look? Like drop him?
No, that's what he said.
Do you understand what he's saying?
If Kenny was holding Ben's arms, he would have dropped him.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what he said. He would have, not wouldn't have.
Holding on Ben's
arm, he wouldn't have let go either.
Wouldn't? I'm tripping. Oh God, what the fuck wrong? What the hell? What the hell? Oh damn. I think this shit just sounded wrong, so my brain done auto processed it. What the fuck? I'm tripping. What the fuck? The Walking Dead. Hold on. Let's see something real quick.
You must have fucking forgot, bro.
Okay, that one right there.
You must have.
Come on, let's go! There's no time! You have to go! Now! Fuck around, Ben! Come on!
Let go, damn it!
This nigga was tempting me right here. I'm not gonna lie. This nigga was tempting me.
Is that not the classic look of drop his ass? Are we what kind of bullshit are we plugging out our ass here, bro? What the are we not trolling?
Bro.
What are you saying?
Oh my God, my stomach hurt, bro. What the?
Where did you pull this bullshit statement out of, bro?
Bro, this nigga funny as shit, bro.
Trolling, bro.
Oh my God, bro. This nigga Kenny is funny as shit, bro. I swear I don't remember that part, bro. What the fuck?
Jesus Christ, man.
Oh my God, bro. That nigga was so disgusted. Bro, oh my God, but this nigga is funny. Oh my God.
This choice also reveals something about the player. Throughout this entire playthrough, have you held on to your humanity, or decided the world is too brutal to keep gambling
We lost
on
some of them, I'm not
others?
gonna lie,
If
but look,
Clementine
really
ever became a liability, would you let her fall too? This moment doesn't just challenge Lee and Kenny as protectors, it challenges you. Letting Ben live is, in many ways, the objectively better choice. Not only does he redeem himself, he finally...
How does he redeem himself based on what? What did he do?
I mean, it is another human being that you could be in your group that could help, but it is Ben at the end of the day.
Right. So, what are we saying? All right, then. I guess.
But it's also good for your own morals, you know. I genuinely believe that there's a boundary that you don't cross as a human, you know. Like you said at the end for the end villain, at some point, like you cross a boundary where you're not human, bro.
No, 100%.
And I genuinely feel like knowing that he did this with good intentions, it backfired horrendously. He didn't mean anything terrible, you know. To kill him off of that. Genuinely, his hands in your life. You basically kill him if you decide to let go, right? Yeah. So you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, real life, I would have pulled him up too, I guess.
100%. Me too.
Yeah. But I don't got the upper body strength on it.
I'll follow with you, bro.
Nah, do you see how that nigga was holding about one arm, bro?
Yeah,
and Ben tall as shit, bro. Yeah. I know that nigga weighed 170, 180.
He faces what's been haunting him. When Kenny lashes out, Ben doesn't deflect or panic. He opens up. He admits he never knew what happened to his father, mother, or sister. He never even had the chance to lose them.
So you're giving him credit for being a decent human being.
Just because a nigga got a sad story don't mean, you know what I'm saying? It's not.
Right. Everybody got a sad story, bro.
That's how I feel about the Stranger.
It's a zombie apocalypse.
That's exactly how I feel about the Stranger. But
you don't think you feel bad about Clementine?
Right. Everyone is in a fucked up situation. Everybody on Earth has a side story by now, bro. So your case isn't as unique as this. Is it still sorry? 100%. But it's not. You can't use that to justify your actions, bro.
And not even that. He's giving them credit for, opening up to Kenny and being honest with them. What do you... Okay, opening up and being honest with them is one choice. Deadass just be straight up ignorant and be like, yeah, now your family deserves to die. What are we doing? It's like the heaven and devil, bro. What are we doing? Are you really praising him for not being ignorant? Like, what are we doing? He's just being he's doing what a human should be doing, bro.
Maybe we have too high of expectations for regular people, bro.
I guess, bro.
Do we?
I don't know.
Cause to us, this shit basic. But if this is really how they design the game, bro, and there's people who really feel for Ben, then this must be too unrealistic, and we just think too highly of people, bro.
Right? Like if I got somebody killed accidentally, I'd be honest.
You'd expect it, but I guess that's just not. You know, that's not normal apparently.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Raw and vulnerable forces Kenny to pause. It strikes a nerve, reminding him that
oh God, I'm not listening to that nigga, bro.
And just as it could have been Duck, it just as easily could have been Clementine. Saving Ben creates a ripple effect. It grounds Kenny, gives Ben a second chance, and gives Lee power to believe people can change. Ben stands tall, promises to help find Clementine, and with little to no player intervention, rewrites his own story. Of course, he lives to only die another day.
What's that nigga Kenny doing up there?
Being impaled. But even his bravery, his choice to help not run becomes his undoing.
This nigga whole stomach was impaled, bro. They don't got no fucking doctors. Kasha is dead. Who's gonna carry this nigga? Oh God, who's gonna carry him? Lee?
Kenny? We're bitten by this point, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Who's actually gonna carry this nigga?
I don't know.
Look, even if we find the doctor, you don't think that rusty ass pipe gonna infect everything this nigga got going on, bro? If we patch that big ass hole in his chest, he's just gonna die of an infection the next day, bro.
Facts.
Yeah, come on.
In that final moment, Kenny also gets a second chance. He stays with Ben until the end, showing him compassion and offering mercy. In my opinion, it's a far more fitting end to his season 1 arc than the Krista sacrifice.
Krista sacrifice? There's a Krista sacrifice?
I'm glad we didn't go that route,
the Krista sacrifice. Because this time, Kenny gets to save a boy who isn't his, after failing to save the one who was. The truth is, Kenny wouldn't have...
Fuck! They just both ended up dying. He ain't really doing... His death doesn't really do anything. It's not like it bought Lee and Clementine more time, bro.
It was so...
It's kind of unnecessary. That's why I feel like they really just threw that death in for the...
Now, if he somehow did pull it out his ass and he did survive, then I could have...
Oh, yeah, but at the same...
But so far, what we know, that motherfucker's dead, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
What's the point of that whole arc?
Yeah, I don't... Yeah, it's... Even... Yeah...
Dropped Ben at the bell tower, and when it counted, he didn't. With Ben's full arc explored, one question remains. Does the Telltale community judge him fairly? One question remains. Does the Telltale community judge him?
Ooh, that's overwhelmingly positive, though. That's overwhelmingly positive. That's surprising.
I don't like that. 20% of people said drop him. That's dead wrong, bro. Like, I understand, like, when I also said drop him, like, I was joking, because
I know you're trolling. But also think about it like this. Don't forget the situation we're in. One nigga had to get eliminated so we can get on that boat. we still had to deal with that situation. So let me tell you that if it came down to that, I'm gonna take right, 100%, right. So in that situation, if that's what they had in mind when they made the decision, I 100% understand.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Fairly, the answer is sometimes. Ben isn't innocent. He makes real mistakes, ones that cost lives, including potentially Lee's love interest. He nearly gets Clementine killed. These are serious, often unforgivable errors.
Did you not just list like 3 in a row?
And they're just the smallest ones. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, way more than that. He probably got about like 10 top tier mistakes, bro.
And yet, some players let Ben off the hook a little too easily, as if he's too naive or dumb to grasp the weight of what he's done. But the truth is, Ben does understand. He's far more perceptive than many give him credit for. And with that understanding comes a choice.
Sympathetical. If he was just a dickhead that didn't realize the mistake of his actions, I would never have any sympathy for him. But the fact that he's a character that understands and trying to make amends to what the mistakes that he made is why I have sympathy for him.
100%. It is a tragic story, I'm not gonna lie. Especially the part where he thought he deserved to die. Like, he was better off dead than to be, like, because he's so much of a hindrance to the team that he told Lee to just drop him.
That's sad.
That's real.
That, now you put it like that, that is sad.
That is sad.
Damn, bro.
I see myself in Ben, I'm not gonna lie, a little bit, because I feel like I'll be sorry as hell in the zombie apocalypse. Would I have done the same thing that he did? 100% not. Especially not with the fucking telling the bandits. That was the dumbest shit yet, bro. But like the whole, like, I feel like I could end up in a situation in which I need help being pulled up and there's zombies chasing us.
But that's okay. We're a group. We supposed to help each other, right? But don't be mad if somebody doesn't, by the way. That's survival of the fittest.
No, that's what I'm saying.
If you need a saving, right? As long as you need a saving by yourself, you're not dragging nobody down. That's okay. That's okay. What he did to 3 people out with him. Come on, bro. Come on, 3 people?
Yeah, never mind. Fuck.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
It's not even like he needed a saving by himself. He got 3 people killed.
God damn.
In a span of what, 30 minutes?
Boy,
10 minutes per kill, bro?
Right. Now that I think about it, the whole reason why he was even dangling from the top of that bell tower is because he took the latch off the door, so. So what am I even talking about, bro? Fuck. Hey, man.
Morality or
that day.
I feel like I'm a cruel person for talking this bad about Ben, but I'm not.
No, that's the same way. I was thinking until I remembered. Oh wait, that was his fault. Right. I'm thinking, damn, bro, it would suck to be dangling from that bell tower, bro. I can really relate to being seen as I needed more help, or they needed so much help that they can't save me, and then you realize, oh, that's his fault. That's his problem. He did that. Yeah, that's tough.
Difference. Ben isn't a sociopath. He acknowledges the severity of his actions and accepts that there should be consequences. The key difference is that without being pushed, he chooses to face them. That alone proves that while Ben may be a coward, he's not a bad kid. He doesn't deserve execution. He deserves a chance to atone. Letting Ben die isn't justice. It's cruelty. It's the kind of thing Carver would do and did do to Reggie. Lee, no matter what, just isn't that kind of man. We also have to remember that Ben lacks any real role models throughout the game. While Clementine has Lee and Duck has Kenny, Ben occupies an awkward middle ground. Too old to be cared for, yet too young to truly stand on his own. He initially arrived with a role model, his teacher, and losing him left Ben in a vulnerable, confused state. It's a detail that's often overlooked. So
fucking dickhead like Larry,
bro. This nigga is so sorry. Is that a bed frame, nigga? What is that? Is that a bed frame?
That's the shit that he fell off of, bro.
No, I'm saying the thing that it's impaling him.
That's the shit that he fell off.
Oh, that's the railing. What the hell? Boy, boy, I didn't even know what the fuck.
In the end, Ben is both a burden and a morally good person. That contradiction, that tension, is what makes him so compelling. Like many characters that I say this about, he's not a hero and he's not a villain. He's a scared, well-meaning teenager caught in a...
Yeah.
He's genuinely what an average person would be in a zombie apocalypse. I genuinely believe that he's what an average person would be.
Yeah.
But he's stupid than an average person.
I don't think so. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I think we maybe have too high expectations of what a normal person would be.
I think most people would have told their group that they're making deal with the bandits. I think
would people not be scared to tell the other group members though? A bunch of people, I'm saying.
Could we not have a fucking group session and talk about this as a group? Is that not an option?
It's not that. I feel like it's genuinely the fear of being kicked out or being like disowned by the group that would make you want to keep that secret. I feel like that's why he did it, and I feel like I can see a lot of people doing that, especially when there's tension so high within the group itself. It's not logical, no, but can I see it happening? Yeah. And can I see the average person being too scared to say anything? I'm not gonna lie, yeah.
Yes, 100%. But you know they're like rational thinking people. In other words, that dude that got eaten by the farm, he's a rational thinking guy.
Right.
We are most rational thinking guys.
Yeah.
Clementine.
Yeah. But we're not average though. We're not average though.
Well, I'm listing off all the people that would have understood what we were talking about. Only people who wouldn't have understand and wanted him out is two people. The minority.
Who?
Larry and Lily.
Yeah.
So you tell me you couldn't talk to us as a group? At least tell us. Maybe not tell those fuckers.
Yeah. I suppose. I don't know.
Unrelenting, merciless world, and that alone should make us pause before judging him too harshly. If this world has room for people like Ben to grow, then maybe there's hope left for the rest of us too.
I really don't like how the writers, as funny as it was, the writers really did it.
No, his whole purpose is to be hated up. There's no way niggas didn't want him to be hated. It's really that fucking last thing that got me rolling, bro.
I would have loved to see his like a redemption arc. Like they should have.
I'm cool off that.
I guess his redemption arc was let me go.
Right.
I guess so, but like
I suppose is it maybe I don't know. I'm not gonna lie.
But yeah, Ben. I mean, I don't forgive you, bro, but I do like you, man.
I don't like you. I don't forgive you, but I understand you. I understand.
Best way to put it, I understand you. I understand why you did what you did and why you are who you are. And I get it. But I don't forgive you, bro. Sorry about that, man. I'm really trying to see, was that Ben that pulled a hatchet out the door? I thought it was the other girl.
He sent me out to look for something we can use to bust it
Oh
open.
my god, he did.
Found this.
Yes. Yeah. You see how stupidly he says it too? I found this. Yeah.
If you have a hatchet, using it as a prop to stop a door, why are we taking that out, bro?
And you know there was probably zombies looking at him, still trying to bust through that door when he pulled it up. So,
and are we not, even if the zombies were gone, are we not acting like that's the door that we walked in from?
Type shit. So
let's just say we made an entrance through one door and something's blocking that door that we made an entrance to. You don't think we're doing that to block something out from coming in?
That wasn't the entrance. Kenny was doing something in that door. They retrieved something from there, I think. Remember?
Watch. Is this not the exact same fucking door that we walked in from, bro?
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Is this not the exact... He walked in... Oh my god, this motherfucker pissed me off, bro. How are we this slow?
Yeah.
Have your balls not dropped yet?
Yeah.
Like, are we not thinking straight, bro? Like, what happened, bro? Your brain didn't develop? Son.
Yeah, go. I don't know what to say, but I'm tired of dogging on. I'm not tired of dogging this nigga, but I just feel bad.